Hi guys, welcome to our first episode on the mental health conversations. My name is Shantal Kisimba. I'm the founder of a brand called Sunshine. And these conversations, it's a collaboration between two brands. The first one is Sunshine and the second one is Filamu Mtaani. So Sunshine is a brand that does three major things. I inspire people, I encourage people, and I motivate people. And Filamu Mtaani also is a film production company that produces stories on human interest, and it also focuses on mentoring young people on film production. Another thing about Filamu Mtaani that you should know is it also produces films that revolve around mental health. So I think from that, this is a very good combination of collaboration. So today on our first episode, I want us to look at trauma. When you think about trauma, I think most of us picture negative events in our lifetime. What I would say is none of us chooses where they are born. We find ourselves in different families. Then as you go through life, you find yourself going through various traumatic events. Some, I would say, are called for, some are not called for, but at the end of the day, they're all traumatic events. What stands out for me is that our society has never taught us on how to deal with the trauma we face. Actually, most of the time we are taught to project perfection. No one ever tells us to deal with these issues. So you realize over time as you grow, probably through primary, through high school, through campus, or probably you get into your married life, you're carrying baggages on your back that are as a result of traumatic events you went through. And these traumatic events, they could come even during your childhood years. So what I would say is that the fact that we are not told what to do or how to deal with these traumatic events, they later project on our lives in future. And this not only affects us personally, but they also affect those people we relate with around us. Could be our spouses, could be our children, could be our parents, our friends. But my plea always as a Sunshine, as the founder of Sunshine, I always try to tell people through my writings that it's okay to go through something. It's okay to face trauma because it's part of the path of life. But once you face trauma, what are you supposed to do from there? And that is where now we come down to the issue of safe spaces. We live in a society whereby finding safe spaces whereby you can boldly open up on what you've gone through is very hard. Why? Because we are always taught to project the perfect side of us. If I show you my scars, you might start labeling me with my scars. So what do? I'd rather sit back and keep the scars to myself. But the sad reality is these scars end up affecting me in diverse ways. So maybe I would pose a challenge to all of us. I would urge us to think about how are we supposed to deal with our trauma? When something traumatic happens to you, how are you supposed to deal with it? Are you supposed to keep quiet and just let it slide like nothing happens? But also remember, when you keep quiet about it, it will catch up later. You start projecting in certain ways. So how are we going to deal with this as a society? And that is my take for the first episode. And as I leave you with that, I would call it a food for thought. And I hope we are going to continue with these conversations. Thank you, guys.
Real stories.